Hi there. So today we're going to talk about toe separation. And so you can get all kinds of gizmos. This is a pair of socks that you can wear that separate your toes out. And then these are these toe separators. There's loads of different sizes. This is a small one. And then you can get bigger and bigger. I know these are my hands, but you would put them on your feet and you would separate your toes out. Because we're used to shoes, our toes have gotten all squished together and they work as a squishness more so than wide. So just to say, they're a really amazing investment. You know, do the housework with toe separators on and you really feel how much your toes begin to work. Today we need an elastic band of some kind, something thick. And there's a thing about YouTube at the moment. The last 12 days, it hasn't let us upload. So in the morning we do the live stream, and then Sinead and I, dun, 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 we then upload onto the main channel. And it's just not letting us do that until 1 o'clock in the day often. And so people are saying that, oh, it's not up. And so you have to search in a different place at the moment. And we don't know why. Sinead's trying from France. I'm trying from here. We try from different computers. There's a glitch in YouTube. And so search for past live streams. And you'll see it as a choice. Or you have to scroll down on your TV a little bit further. You'll see past live streams. And today's day will always be in there. Okay? So take your elastic band and come to your candle. So squatting or resting down, whatever way you do, and just set your intention for grow. Yeah, that space that happens when we set an intention. Nice. How wonderful. So take your elastic band and come stand on your mat, and then bring your elastic band around your two big toes. And so make sure it's a strong elastic band, okay? Or you can use the inner, like the inner elastic of a sock, and bring your feet for wide enough apart that you feel a stretching of your feet, of your toes. So there's a space between my first toe and my second toe, a bit like the space where the flip-flop would go. And then just lift all your toes up and down. And just feel that. And every time you lift, try and widen the space between your toes. Nice. Just the big toe, all your toes, big toe, all your toes. Just feel that. How do you map just your feet? My hands always help. My mouth helps. My eyebrows help. Nice. And then come on to the baby toe side of your feet and wiggle your toes. And then bend your knees a little bit. And then come back up. Nice. This thing is called train the sprain. Okay. So often this is the direction that we sprain our ankles in. This is the direction I broke my ankle in. So standing on the sides of your feet and strengthening the sides of your feet is really important. Nice. One more time. Wiggling your toes, bend forward a little bit, and just pause there, wiggling your toes. Nice. Feet back to the floor. Remove your elastic band. Nice. And just bring your hands to your hips and roll. Hearing the deep of your hips. Noticing your breath. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Come stand at the front of your mat. Standing tall, your feet are flat. Notice your toes as you stand here. Notice your hips, the sense of your legs. Nice. Rising, reach your arms up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Pausing there, just wiggle your toes, creating space between your toes. Really feel that your big toes are alive. Nice. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Stretching back into the back leg, your back heel is stretching away. You feel your calf stretching and lengthening behind you. There's a deep fold where your belly is resting down on your thigh. Now step back into your plank. Again, both calves are stretching now. You're feeling the sense of that. Drop your knees to the floor. Lower all the way down. Bring your elbows to the floor. Interlock your fingers. Push your forearms down. Lift your toes and rise. Nice. Tuck your toes under. Drop your head. Lift your belly. Nice. Drop your hips. Lift your head. Drop your head. Lift your hips. Just feel that as you rock from arching. It's like we're doing the cat pose on the floor. Rounding. How much more can you connect into your spine today? Day 12 of this sequence. Nice. Next time you push back, push all the way back. Push back into your downward dog. And just find that, connect into it. Have a bit of a wiggle, bending one knee, bending the other. As I bend my right knee, I let my bum travel over towards the right. As I bend my left knee, I let my bum travel over towards the left. So I'm just rocking, easing, feeling, bend both knees, stretch both legs, bend both knees, stretch both legs. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Bring your right foot to touch where your right knee was. Pause there. Just hover, just your toes just above the floor. Bring your knee to the floor, let it hover there. And then bring your knee straight out to the side. And then bring your knee down. Out to the side. Knee down. Out to the side. Knee down. Draw a circle with your right knee. A big circle. Keep your spine steady as you do this. Nice. Circle in the other direction. Nice. Bring your toes to the floor. Help your foot forward. Stretch your back leg long, pausing there. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Just feel the left calf stretching, the deep of your hips as you fold deeply down onto that right thigh and back leg lengthens. Nice. Step back into a plank. Feel the stretch of your calves. Draw your navel towards your spine. Drop your knees to the floor. Lower all the way down. Elbows to the floor. Interlock your fingers. Rise. Toes are lifting. And drop your head. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Feel the flow as you travel from rounding into arching. Your spine rounding. Make the movement as small as you need to. Arching. Nice. Pushing back. Push back into downward dog. Just feel the length of your legs, the stretch of your arms, the full of your body. And just wiggle your toes. So come up onto your toes. Drop your heels down. Come up onto your toes. Drop your heels down. Nice. One more time. Up onto your toes. Pausing there. Stretch through your legs. Let your legs get super, super long. Draw your navel up towards your spine. Push your hands down. You're imagining that an elephant is going to try and pass underneath you. A bit like in the game of Twister. Somebody's moving their left foot to the right. Anyways, and so you're trying to push down and really create space as high as you can underneath you. Nice. Cool. Drop your knees to the floor. Bring your left foot to tap the floor lightly and just hover there. Nice. Bring your knee to the floor and then bring your left knee straight out to the side. Bring your knee down. Straight out to the side, keeping your torso still and down. Knee out to the side and then begin to circle your knee. How do you keep a sense of steadiness through the torso as you do this? Change direction. So if you're feeling that your opposite sacroiliac joint is struggling, then make the movement smaller. Always, you're deciding how deeply you go. You're deciding what version of this movement you create in your body. What version is today's version? Bring your left toes to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Stretch your back leg. Nice. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Hands come to rest in front of your chest. And pausing there. Nice. So step back with your left foot. And feet are around 3 foot wide or so. From here, tuck your left elbow in, reach your left hand up towards the ceiling and feel the rise through your fingers through the whole left side of your body. So I'm pushing extra into the left foot as I reach into my fingertips. And then I slide down, feel the down through the right side, and then feel the up through the left. Nice. Down, sliding down, and then up. Nice. And again. Sliding down, and then up. Nice. Folding. Elbow bends, knee bends. Tuck your elbow into the side of you like a newspaper, holding onto the newspaper with your elbow. And then reach up. Folding. Up. And folding. Pause there. Nice. Turn towards the floor. Bring your left fist to the floor. Pull your elbow back into newspaper. Turn your chest towards the left. Fist to the floor. Newspaper to the left. Fist to the floor. Nice. Reach into your fingertips and then reach your left arm long and bring your left arm beside your ear. So I've turned and brought my arm beside my ear. My left elbow is straight. My right elbow is really strong and down into my right knee. And breathing into it, creating length. Make sure your neck feels comfortable. Your spine is lengthening. I'm really strong down into my feet. So push down into your feet and feel how everything gets taller and longer. Nice. Gliding down, bring your hands down towards the floor. Turn your toes towards the left side of your mat. And then begin to glide your toes in the direction you're moving in and whoosh water from side to side. You can bring your elbow to your knee. You can bring your hand to your knee. Or you can try water whooshing. It's a bit more like skating or something where you're not using your hands at all. But decide your version of this. Really choosing the depth that you go to. Nice. Both hands come forward towards the front of your mat. Hop your left foot in. Bring your right foot a little bit out, right hand a little bit out, and let your left foot float. Nice. Bring your left foot to the floor. Slowly rising up. Lift your right foot up, and then sweep your right foot so it crosses in front. And then behind. So you can let your foot completely land if you need to. And you can let it touch as much as you need to. Or you can let it begin to swing. And as it swings, maybe just feel how big of a circle you can make as you swing. And really noticing how your toes reach and how your toes create a circle. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Pause. Nice. Cool. So step the right foot back. Right foot's at a 45-degree angle. Bend the right elbow and reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Feel the deep up and then feel the down of the left hand. And then up and down. Up. Feel the up and the down. And they're very persuasive, those two directions. Nice. Now folded. Bend your elbow into newspaper. Left elbow to your knee. up, folded, up, and folded. Nice. So now fallen. So bring your right fist to the floor. Pull your elbow back into newspaper to the right. Right fist to the floor. Pull it back towards the right. One more time. Fist to the floor. Nice. From here, open into your fingers. Let your arm rise up beside your ear and turn your chest towards the right. And be strong into your legs. So I've pushed a bit extra into the baby toe side of my feet. And I feel like I'm almost pushing into the floor to let myself lift from the floor with my legs. It's like this incredibly strong down feeling, which gives me a sense of rebound through the whole of my body. Nice. Gliding down. Bring both feet towards the right and fingers down. And you can either bring your elbows to your knees to water whoosh. You can bring your hands to your knees to water whoosh. Or you can begin to lengthen with your hands floating. I'm bringing the opposite hand behind me. So as I reach towards the left, my left hand glides behind me. And just feel that. How do you water whoosh from side to side? Nice. So come forward towards the front of your mat. Hop the back foot, the right foot in. Bring the left hand a bit forward and just let your right foot float. Feel that in the body. Nice. Bring your foot to the floor. Rolling slowly up. Nice. Lift the left foot off the floor, cross it in front, and cross it behind. And then maybe begin to glide. Gliding. Gliding. Maybe bigger circles. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Super cool. So come sit on your mat, all the way down. Sitting up tall, bum is on the floor. Bring both hands forward in front of you. And then pull your right elbow back into a bow and arrow and really draw it back as deeply as you can. And then reach forward. Draw your left elbow back like a lawnmower. And then reach it forward. Nice. Bring your right hand to the floor beside you. And now reach forward with your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Pull your left elbow back so it comes down towards the floor in that direction. And then reach your right hand forward to the outside of your left foot. Pull your elbow back so it pulls back towards the floor. So we're rope pulling. So to the left hand to the outside of the right foot. Pull and find your flow with this. It's not about the look of it. It's about this incredible moment of, oh, wow, this is so cool in my body because I'm able to listen to the sounds of me and hear my ability to pull rope. It's quite amazing. And just feel that. Maybe your elbows coming all the way down, maybe not. And just hear that flowing. And she goes snoring like a steam train beside me. Nice. And come all the way up to sit. Just roll out through your belly. Big circle. And then in the other direction. Nice. From here, bend both knees. Feet are as wide as your mat, or as wide as maybe 2 feet wide. Drop both knees down to the left. Oh my God, we're doing zigzag. Great. Come back up. And then drop both knees to the right, sitting up tall. And come back up. Nice. Bring your feet a little bit closer to your bum and do the same. Both knees down to the left. Come back up. And then both knees down to the right. And come back up. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles and sit up really tall. So I'm pulling really strongly. For those of you keeping an eye on the watch, because this morning is another transition into another stage of this whole thing. Schools are back today. So it's now 20 past. So great. So just sitting up tall, draw your shoulders away from your ears, closing your eyes, and just feel the wellness in you, and that sense of ableness in you. The breath is in your belly. Nice. So come lie on your back or stay seated there, okay? So I'm going to stay seated here. So either you're lying on your back and you're bringing your hands to your chest, or you're just bringing your hands to your chest. And just deepen your breath into your belly. And we're going to take 30 seconds and then we will end. And just feel the breath into your belly. Noticing the shape and contraction of your face. Just feel your stillness. Just take a moment. Like, I know there's a lot going on. Just take that moment and drop into the well of you. Just this 30 seconds. How are you in the midst of all of this? Nice. Great, guys. Such a pleasure to be with you this morning or this afternoon or this evening, whenever you're doing this class. Again, remember to look on past live feeds and you will find the classes always there. There's really just something strange with YouTube. So be well, and thank you so much for joining me. Ciao for now. So if you'd like to be on our newsletter, we have a newsletter that goes out from Norther, talking about the honey that we grow, the plants that we're cultivating, just general yumminess from here in Norther. Then send an email to info@norther.com. Otherwise, if you'd like to contribute to the yoga, it would be amazing. PayPal, Revolut, you can post it to me. More and more people post it to me, drop it off in the post box. So many awesome locals doing this with me now. So be well, keep your toes happy and moving. Just notice when you squish them into your shoes what they say to you. So great, be well, and thanks again for joining me. Ciao for now.